So here's the scenario. We gather all humans in one place, because for maximum effect, we need everyone packed together. Let's say a giant flat desert, big enough to fit billions of people shoulder to shoulder. That already sounds terrifying, but stay with me. On the count of 3, everyone jumps. 8 billion humans leaving the ground at once. That's about 60 million tons of people, all airborne. For comparison, that's the same weight as 10 million elephants, or 120,000 fully loaded Titanic ships. Yeah, that's a lot of meat in the air. Let's start with physics. When you jump, you push down on the earth with your legs. Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You go up, Earth goes ever so slightly down. If one person jumps, the effect is microscopic. But what about 8 billion people? Well, quick math. The combined jump force of everyone might sound huge, but Earth is ridiculously heavy. Like 6 sextillion tons heavy. That's a 6 with 21 zeros. Compared to that, our 60 million tons is basically a mosquito landing on an aircraft carrier. The planet does move, but only by less than the width of an atom. So no, Earth won't care. But here's the twist. While everyone is in the air, Earth has technically shifted just a tiny bit. And when everyone lands, boom, all that energy comes back down. So what happens then? You'd expect a global earthquake, right? Billions of humans slamming into the ground. But the energy spreads out too much. Even with everyone packed into one spot, the quake would be weaker than a small firecracker. Seismographs might detect it, but nobody outside the jumping zone would feel a thing. Sorry, no planet-shaking apocalypse. Still, let's stretch our imagination. What if we didn't all just jump, but kept jumping? Like one giant cardio session forever. Would we build up momentum and maybe push Earth out of orbit? Sadly, no. Because every time we land, we give that energy right back to the planet. It cancels out. Earth just shrugs. So maybe the planet doesn't notice. But the people definitely would. Think about the logistics. 8 billion humans packed shoulder to shoulder in one place. Forget physics. The real disaster would be bathrooms, food, water, oxygen. After a few hours, we'd be begging to leave. But let's stick with the fun part. Could this actually achieve anything useful? Surprisingly, yes. If you place everyone on one giant trampoline, the collective bounce could launch us pretty high. Maybe even higher than the Great Pyramid of Giza. Not orbital heights, but still a world record for largest synchronized faceplant. Here's the surprising truth. The biggest effect of 8 billion people jumping isn't on Earth, it's on us. Imagine the sound. 8 billion pairs of feet hitting the ground at once. The loudest, deepest thud in history. It would be heard for miles, like thunder from a sky made of meat. And for a split second, every human would be perfectly in sync. One moment of true global unity, not for peace or science, but for a giant jump. Honestly, that might be more impressive than moving the planet. So no, our combined jump won't shake the Earth out of orbit or cause mega-earthquakes. The planet is simply too massive. The biggest outcome would be a noisy stomp, a weird Guinness World Record, and a lot of sore knees. The real takeaway? Earth is stupidly big. No matter how hard we try, 8 billion of us can't even make it wiggle. But hey, at least we'd finally agree on something. Even if it's just when to jump. So what do you think? Would you join the global jump? Or would you just watch from a safe distance with popcorn? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you enjoyed this little thought experiment, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more weird science what-ifs.